Well, here I am, my first YouTube video ever! I dressed up too much, right? Don't worry. This can go one of two ways. Really good or extremely bad. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Most of you watching this will probably have come from TikTok, so in this episode I'll be answering two questions I receive most often. But first, who am I?
Who am I? Who is he?
For those of you watching me for the first time, my name is Aidan Murphy and you're watching live from my bedroom. Looks good, right? No? Okay, I've been a professional magician for just over 4 years now, and each day opens a new door for everyone. I'd like to share with you the door I chose to take and introduce you to the work of a magician. I can't grab the camera. The reason I chose magic was because it was different, not many people were doing it at the time, and of course I just loved watching it. We all have something that we love watching. For me, it was magic. The first time I performed in public, I was 18 years old. Yep, 18 years. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I know, but I've learned so much in the last 10 years. More than I would have done if I was listening to my teachers that told me I couldn't do magic for a living.
You have to believe that something different can happen. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
You see, magic sparked a flame inside of me many years ago, and that flame is still burning today. Now, I've failed a lot, but I've also learned a lot, some of which I'll be sharing with you in this episode. I just keep trying.
Prayed, and I prayed, but I continued to fail, and fail, and fail. But it didn't matter, because you know what? There's an old saying, you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. So you will catch a break.
You see, I was invited to Dublin to perform at an event, and who was there? Only on Taoiseach, Leo Varadkar. Yes, that's the Prime Minister of Ireland, if that's what you want to call him. On Taoiseach. Let's go with that. He was invited to the afters. I was invited to the drinks reception in the same building as the leader of the country. And I wasn't going to meet him, or was I? What did I do? I waited.
A few moments later.
Then I waited for him to finish his speech. And then I waited for him to finish his starters. And then this happened. Resulting in my briefcase being stolen, or so I thought. Security had it. They were minding it. They were going to dispose of it because they thought it was a device, which I totally understand. But I've since reinvested and I bought this. Now everybody thinks I'm a fisherman or a makeup artist, which I also totally understand, but not when you're wearing a suit. Anyway, continuing on with the story. 2 days later, I received an email. So I accepted that gig, but I asked for a signed testimonial and a photo with the Taoiseach. Then this happened, which isn't great quality, but all this happened and now I've got... Cool, right? So never give up. The first trick I ever learned, that's a tricky one. However, it does involve buying this book on a school tour. And that's really it. No, not just it. I learned how to shuffle cards, learned sleight of hand, magic, and advanced magic, all in this book. There's lots of tricks. I learned all of them. So that's where I learned my first magic trick. This book, which I highly recommend. Or maybe not. Depends. Which leads me on to my final question. Is magic a real job? Like I said, that's the final question, and this is only the first episode. So if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, whatever button you need to hit to be notified of my next episode. It's not really work though, is it?